Hey everyone, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 9. My name is Bobby and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about some vintage things that I pulled out, some magazines. I'm going to be going over some Nespresso reviews, and right now I'm drinking some ginger tea from Mr. Nomi. Isn't he cute? Okay guys, hold on. Ooh, that's burning hot. So I put some eggnog into that, and this is what it is right here. I'll show you. I was gonna drink some Nespresso coffee, being that I'm gonna be talking about it, but it's already almost 7 o'clock and I need to sleep tonight. So this is what I got. I got it from Ollie's, hauls and hauls and hauls back, but it's gingerbread spice. I didn't put any sugar in it. I added some eggnog, which I thought would bring sugar to it, but it's okay. It probably needs a little bit of sugar. So I hope everybody's doing well. The sun still hasn't come out here. It was a little brighter than yesterday, but it was still super cold outside, so we're in the thick of things. Here's little mama. Say hi. Say everybody subscribe to my mama's channel, please. Tell them please. Tell them that you need a new sweater or a little dress. All right, so if you guys don't know about Nespresso makers, I have one right there behind me. There she is. And this is a virtual machine. I have the little drawer right there that you open up to hold the little pods. And I think I talked about in another video that those pods are not that cheap anymore. Well, they've never been cheap, but this is how they come, like this, and you get 10, I believe. Does it say if there's 10? I believe it's 10. Lord. I think it's 10. Yeah, so you get 10, and it ranges. So anywhere from about $13, I think, all the way up to like $16, $17. You could pay more if they're like specialty flavors or something like that. So my husband wanted me to treat myself because I haven't had Nespresso pods in a long time. And I was actually really pleased with these new flavors. They had new flavors because I hadn't ordered in so long. So they've always had like a pumpkin spice, but I think this is a little different this time. It's pumpkin spice cake, and it looks like that. This is really good. So I love a pumpkin spice coffee anyway, but I'm not a huge fan of, I like flavored creamers. So I like a pumpkin spice creamer in my coffee, but not necessarily the coffee tasting like something, just because a lot of times it's very artificial. So none of these that I'm showing you right now, if you feel the same way, none of these taste like chemicals to me. They were all actually really good. So this is the pumpkin spice cake, which I showed you. This here is a new one. I think it's a limited time Cafe Joyeux, served from the heart. And I think this is empowering those with mental and cognitive disabilities. Together, Nespresso and Cafe Joyeux introduce a capsule that symbolizes coffee as a force for good. The well-balanced Arabica blend has notes of sweet caramel and cereal. I don't know if you can hear Mr. Sheldon in there barking. So that one looks like this, and this one was really good too. I really like this one. And then this one here, I think was the star of the show. This is the maple pecan flavored coffee. And again, it didn't taste like chemicals. I always mix mine with a little bit of froth milk. Even though one of these suggests that you put cold milk in, which Try me over ice. One of them, because some of the boxes will suggest how to drink it. It might have been this one. I don't know. Maybe this one. Anyway, enjoy. But all three of these were good. I recommend them. And then this is just a repurchase. So these are some little espresso pods. So these only give you like, I want to say 2 ounces. It's a malted cereal notes. And this is the Orafio. And it's not bitter. They come like this, so they're smaller. And the good thing about an espresso is that each pod, apparently, the maker will read it for you, so it adjusts like the temperature and things like that, which if you're a fan of super hot coffee, you may need to heat your coffee up in the microwave because it adjusts it to where it's warm, but it's definitely not a super hot cup of coffee. So you may need to heat it up a little bit. I do that sometimes. And this is good. These are a little bit less expensive than the full-size pods. And with these, you can get like just your regular coffee. If you need a little bit of a boost that day, I'll add an espresso shot into my regular coffee maker, which is there, the Ninja. And just to make, you know, the coffee a little bit more special. So there is that. Let me just take a sip of the gnome. Ooh, she's hot. Okay, so I was looking through my things and I was hoping that this would be from December, but they're not. But I just wanted to flip through and show you a little bit. I had bought a lot of Women's Day books. And it looks like I actually saved the thank you card. So I think it was either Facebook Marketplace or eBay. And it looks like that little card, I saved it with them. And such a nice, I don't know if it was a man or a woman. Anywho, he sent me, or she, all these canceled postal stamps from different time. So that's like 1975. Here's a 10-cent stamp. I don't know where that's from. This looks like Mother Mary and Jesus. But that's 32 cents, so that has to be recent. Here's a 5-cent circus stamp. So he sent me just like a whole pile of them, which was nice. Here's Santa Claus from 1991. And they're all canceled, of course, so, but that was nice of him. So we got that. And so here's one of the books. It was only 10 cents back in October of 59. So let's do a thumbnail. Okay. And it smells like 1959. It has that smell, but these are in super good condition. Look, I love looking at the ads. I love looking at old magazines. Look, Nabisco, Dromedary, gingerbread. Which one is the dromedary? I don't know. But it just smells like grandma's house. Look, grated cheese, Parmesan from Kraft. So that was already a thing back in 1959. And eggs, our best food buy of 1959. And look, remember, I don't know if you guys do remember, I'm trying to be careful with this. Be careful, Bobby. They used to come, the old magazines, like from the 70s, 60s, 50s, with little recipe books inside. So this is like a little one for eggs. Oh, I love it. And let's see what else I can find in here. Look, A&P, if you guys are from, well, in New York we had A&Ps, but Alive for flavor in any cup. Look at the little coffees. at A&P. So love it. And then this one was 5 cents. So this was 1949 compared to 1959 inflation. So they used to be $5. Look at the cute little baby. So cute. And this is November, so I don't know. I'm looking at it again with you guys. I haven't looked at this in, well, probably since 2022 when I got it. But let's see. Ooh, she smells like 1949. Ooh, how to prepare a turkey. Look at that turkey. She looks glazed and very juicy. She probably wasn't, but, well, maybe she was. And then they're showing you how to, I'm trying to not rip the seams here, how to prepare the turkey. I should probably flip the camera and like show you that way, but I'll just keep going here just to show you a little bit. I love the ads. Oh my goodness, toys to sit on. Look how cute these little wooden benchy toys were back then. The little turtle, the duck. Oh, so cute. And what else? How to be a girl. This little article about how to be a girl. So look, remember, well, they still sell this Spam. Spam actually tastes good if you like fry it up with some eggs. Yum. I don't eat it all the time, but it does taste good like that. And look at the Mexican corn niblets. Niblets Mexicorn. It says golden kernels in gay company. When these plump whole kernels of fresh picked corn come to dinner, they bring their own flavor mates with them. For Niblets brand, Mexicorn is whole kernel corn and sweet red and green peppers added. A gay surprise in eating for tonight. And I think they still sell that. I guess they call it Mexican style corn in the can. I think they do. Oh, and then little gifts that you can make. Oh, so cute. Look, gift wrappings, only 25 cents with one box top from Chiffon Soap Flakes. If you mail this off to Iowa, they give you 123 pieces of wrapping paper for a quarter. I often like look at these addresses and things and like wonder if you got the coupon out and mailed it in, like what would happen? You think people are still there? You think it's an empty lot, a townhome? What could it be? And here's the coffee pots that went to college. Wherever coffee time. Aluminum coffee makers. Ooh, I bet you that makes a good cup of coffee. Probably better than the Nespresso maker. Looks like that. So yeah. And the smell is so old. So old. Brillo. Aunt Jemima pancakes. Oh, jellied cranberry sauce was still a thing. And they're really in good condition. I mean, the seam, of course, is getting a little loose, but they are definitely all together. I have more in places, of course. I gotta pull them out, but I wanted to share that today in my little video and share my